How were the grades?
Okay.
Okay.
Not great. I was in high school. I got arrested for assault.
Oh.
Beating up a judge.
I had a jealousy problem with my first boyfriend, Marlon. Shout out, because I know he watches my stuff.
What age are we talking about?
Grade 10 or 11. So how old am I? 15?
16,
yeah, 15, 16, yes. So this girl kept checking him out, and it was annoying me, and then I got mad. So
At school?
At school, and I got pissed. So I made a comment to her in the math hallway during our lunch, and then she...
What was that comment?
I said... keep your fucking eyes to yourself, bitch. Something along those lines.
Respect it.
And then her friend...
Set of instructions.
Her friend shoved me, who I've never seen in my entire life. And I was like, who the fuck is this bitch?
Fuck this bitch.
So I shoved her back. But then my friend, I can't say her name because she gets pissed off when I tell the story, but she comes in and just throws this girl to the ground and just pounds her in the math hallway, like pounds. And I was like, oh, shit. So we run out. A teacher comes off, pulls us apart. Also, my friend...
Did you get involved in the punching?
No, I did the initial shove. I started, I did the initial shove.
Gotcha.
So we leave that get kicked out of the school. We were outside at a pizza shop, and I'm like, are we going to be in shit? And my friend's like, we're probably going to get suspended.
I love how you get in a fist fight. You're like, let's go grab a slice.
No, we had a full slice. I went back
We
to
were
fifth
here
period.
all day. What are you talking about?
Hey, Mario, if anyone asks, I've been here since opening.
I went back to fifth period, and I remember I asked my teacher, Mr. Black, I go, are there cameras in the school? And he goes, why?
That's a day. You
Yeah, what are you
Don't
doing?
start doing that. You don't go in, hey, what's the security system like here? Is
But there
anyone been asking about me?
There was camera, so I was like, I won't get in trouble because they'll see that I didn't do the first push. So I was like, oh, I'm in scot-free here. And then we come to school the next day, the both of us. Nothing happens all day long. End of the day, this teacher, student guy comes up. He goes, you're in a lot of trouble. There's a girl in the hospital. I'm like, what?
Girl in the hospital?
And then we go take it down to the office, and I'm sitting there, and this out-of-clothing police officer starts going through my backpack. She's like, you have the right to remain silent. I'm like, who the fuck are you, bitch?
Whoa.
She's like, you have the right to remain. And I'm like, and I look over, and my friend is literally leafing through a People magazine. I'm bawling my eyes out. We wore school uniforms.
What took you so long?
So I'm wearing a little kilt. A little school kilt, and I'm getting handcuffed in the school office.
Is this Catholic school?
No, we just had a bad gang problem.
Scottish
at our
dancing
school.
Wait, hold on. You had a bad gang problem at your school?
Yeah, East York Collegiate in Toronto. There's a lot of gangs were coming in. So
Say East York Collegiate?
Yeah. EY, look at me. Psycho. I'm upset.
You have your school tattooed on you?
Oh my God,
East York?
Trash. What was the gang?
See, that's why I'm on the podcast.
What was the gang?
There was a European, I think they call it European Alliance. EA. They were insane. They
Sounds
would bring
like a government.
They bring chains to school. It was just people trying to find my grandparents.
You got the Russian mob in your high school.
What do you got on...
Reddit's just calling it a juvenile prison.
Really?
Are you serious?
Check out the
Oh,
Wikipedia.
shit.
Let's find out. Let's find out if you're in the notable
I
alum.
am. Oh,
you
I am.
Are.
Oh, and a couple of hockey players are as well.
Get eyes on that.
Oh,
Luke.
yeah,
Let's
I'm
see
on
what
there.
What kind of competition?
Probably in the
she's
most
I-
wanted section.
I kept being taken off it. Somebody kept taking me off of Nova alumni. My friend kept putting me back on.
Probably the chick you
Probably,
knocked out.
Yeah, she hates
So you got a proper arrested.
Arrested, fingerprinted, handcuffed. They locked me and my friend in two separate cells. Not like
Really?
the bar cells, like this all white room with a white
Wow,
little
you
table.
must have been freaking out.
My dad's gonna beat the fucking pulp out of me.
Sure.
Because Bulgarians like to slap around a little bit.
Sure.
So I'm like, I'm gonna be killed.
old world type shit.
Oh, big time. My friend's singing in the room. Mariah Carey, top of her lungs. I'm like, this bitch is fucking
What's she
laughing.
doing now? She seems like a bit of a psychopath.
No, she married actually another comedian friend of mine. I introduced them, and they have two kids, two beautiful kids.
Wow.
I know, they're doing great. She really came around.
Okay.
I, on the other hand, anyways, yeah, but in Canada, we went to court I think 13. We got expelled initially, but my parents both went to this high school and my grandparents, so they're like, you're getting back into school and keeping the name alive. So my dad went and begged the teachers to let me back in, the principal, and they did. And then I came back, and then I was in the student government.
Can I ask you a sidebar
And then
question?
I got on the honor roll, so suck my dick, East York Collegiate.
What, for junior and senior year?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Not
Notable
bad.
alumni.
Yeah.
There you
Notable
go.
alum.
Yes.
Okay.
I want to ask a sidebar question in the Canadian courts. Do they wear the wigs?
I was thinking the same
No,
thing.
no wigs.
They don't?
No.
I was curious.
But also, if you've ever been arrested at that age, you just get thrown in a room with everybody else who's had a charge, and you're sitting there with some drunk guy at the back, and he's yelling, and they're like, they just call your name up, and you walk up, and they're like, okay, we'll make another court date. They just keep pushing it
Yeah.
back. It's such a waste of fucking time and money.
Assault charge.
What was the mascot there at East York?
Well, it was me, and it was the bulldog, and I kept honking some
They got her.
butts.
They got her on a leash at the football games.
The other team's trying to steal her.
Well, I would go into the classrooms, and everyone thought it was a guy, and I would grab all the guys' asses, and they got so pissed off. Jesus. It stunk in there. You want to talk about a smell? Holy Toledo. That
tattoo.
thing's never washed.
The tattoo's wild. You have your high school tattooed on your
It's just a cute little.
Did you do that
EY.
in high school?
I
In
did
high
that.
school.
I did that 1 year ago.
One
No, you
year
didn't.
ago.
What? Did you go to college?
Oh wait, I also hold on. No, I can show you this. I also got handcuffs tattooed on me. My friend and I. We got little handcuffs.
Jeez.
That friend that got arrested?
Yeah.
It's not like you guys served a nickel. or
I know.
anything.
You have a teardrop on your eye?
No, on my tit.
Little high.
She's getting hers removed because her mom saw it, and her mom hates me because she thinks I'm a bad influence. And her mom saw the tattoo recently, and she's now getting her removed.
Really? What age did you get that?
Last year, same time I got the EY.
What the fuck?
We both got the EY.